Attention, ladies, this is your daddy talking. I've got some news, so pay attention. This is an update. It's the only memo you're gonna get, in this message will self-destruct at any time it feels like it, so be careful. Watch your ass, girl. This is an urgent message update for both of yous tonight. Right now, ding, 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 ding. Get your attention spans on, because here it goes. Y'all have a Godfather. Congratulations, praise the Lord. He paid a lot of money for y'all's asses. And he gonna work with you 3 times a week, because he gonna set your ass straight and get your mind thinking right politically and everything. Welcome, Judge Joe Brown, your new Godfather. You know, Lisa know all about Judge Joe. He's my man. You know, he come out there 9:30 in the morning, just getting out of his limousine, stanking of dank weed. Oh, good Lord Almighty, here we go. He gets on that podium. He got his gavel down in his hand, and he going and pontificating on 95 minutes for a court case, and all he's doing is talking, and everyone's going, what's he talking about? And he goes, okay, young man, what did I just say? And then we all laugh, and I just go, Judge, you're a genius. He gonna make y'all conservatives. He gonna make your thinking right. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Congratulations, meet Judge Joe. He gonna take care of y'all 3 times a week now. He could get ready. He coming for you right now. He'll be in there 5 minutes. Pick your asses up. Let me know how it goes. Radio in. He's checking on you. I got eyes behind my back. Wherever you are, there's eyes on you. Remember that, girls. You better check your tone, girl. Daddy's got money invested in your ass and your little friend's ass right there. So consider yourselves liabilities at this point, if it need be. Could just think about the insurance I got on this situation. You better watch your tone, girl. Tell the other one I said the same thing. She understand. And one more thing, and you get this straight through your minds, and tell all your little friends down at the G Club, down at the Bridge Club, that G Love said it so, and he's his new sheriff in town. His name is Gregory Badenlove, and here's the message. If he want to be plastered on a Friday afternoon or whatever the hell it is, he allowed to do so, because he's your daddy. To all send the memo throughout the community and throughout the canyons. Let it echo round and true. Thank you very much. Good night. Ladies, watch your language and watch your tone. Just keep your side of the street clean. And if you all earn the religious rights and the privileges, Judge Joe will be bringing along the medication this evening. But you got to prove yourselves. I'm waiting. Well, I thank you very much for noticing and recognizing that, young Nectar. You know what? Hey, they set up a payment arrangement right now. Every time you use that in perpetuity and throughout the universe from now until who knows when, you, the artist, shall be identified as Nummy Nammy Panties Nectar. And if you ever use that term honey bumps in any sort of language, or any of your future boyfriends use it in any sort of sentence whatsoever, even if it gets thought of, the royalties checks is adding up, and it's already been adding up in the center of the clouds where I got it stored up there looking down on you going, see how many times she say honey bump, she said honey bee one time, that's a half a point right there. There's $800 lined up. Don't worry, it ain't coming from you. You don't have to work for it. Judge Joe Brown. as your college tuition instead. He was, as long as you get the questions right and you start thinking clearly now and you start thinking no, abortion ain't right, no, 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 you be respectful, young ladies. And then we see what happens. Maybe you get some more medication to go along with it, because Judge Joe and I are on the same page. We think very much alike, and he's your Godfather, so listen whenever he says. He gonna make you right. You want to hear something real funny about your Godfather? Judge Joe, he actually said this. He's my hero. He said, and I've got a friend who suffers from an acute form of Crohn's disease. he said, he said Crohn's disease with a straight face, and the reporter just nodded along with him. Like, I said, did he just say Crohn's disease? Because they can't pronounce. I can't pronounce it. Crohn's. They can't do that. It's ask. They can't do that. Like, so it's Crohn's disease. Crohn's. That vowel does not exist. It's a steep vowel. It's a dirty vowel. No, it kills you. He suffers from an acute form of Crohn's disease. Oh, Judge, I'm stealing that. You got my whole paycheck for the rest of my life for Roy. Did I get this yet? I don't think so. Oh, I don't know. He actually goes, I have a dear friend, longtime friend and confidant, currently suffer from an acute form of Crohn's disease, and I can't take it anymore. Judge, you're the best, man. He said it, and he didn't even think twice. I'm like, that's where I got it from. Because they all do that. And then the reporter just nodded along, smiling. And I went, Crohn's disease. Did he really make like a chrome wheel? Oh, man. Hey, my name is Gregory Valens Love, and I am the spokesmodel and the poster child, poster man, and poster daddy for the new curable, coolest disease in town, Crohn's disease. You got it, you know it. You got a chrome inside, and it just makes people feel good all the time. That means you are so good with your bowels, they have turned chrome, baby. And it ain't disease. Trust me, the women love it. Get yours in a bottle. It's called Judge Joe's Smack Dabbling Sissy Salt and Saucy and Dirty Barbecue Sauce for your Crohn's disease. He actually has his own. He's as crazy. He's so funny. He just doesn't care. He has his own bar. Get Judge Joe's Dirty Brown Stinky Barbecue Sauce. You gonna love it. He don't care. He got that southern drawl, and yes, Lisa, he would just be going on for hours and would be going, oh, this is insane. He'd get out of that limo, and you go, okay, this guy is totally high out of his mind. And I would do the same thing. It makes it so much more interesting because he's so intelligent. He knows everything about everything. And that's where I'm getting it from. I'm listening to these cats who know this shit, and it's like, wow, you really see the whole layout of history and how this has all gone down. And they know because you get in the inner side circles and go, here's what really happened. Oh, no. Let's see it. You look at their faces. Look, it's all there. You know what I mean? It's really scary, but anyway, I gotta go. Oh, come on, admit it. You love it. You relish in it because it's sweet and tangy and sexy and salty at the same time, but these are sassified, don't it? Oh, Lord have mercy. Here's another update, and this shows the ill efficiency of my staff. I apologize for this, but this is an update specifically for Simone. Simone, I hope you got your ears on and your attention spans up close and tight to the speakerphone, because here's what we saying. And this comes from the director himself, and that's me. Make sure you get the tapes, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get the bugs are playing in the room, because that's our evidence about what he's talking about. That's the whole story, and you know where the bugs are. Just don't leave that room without getting them tapes, you see what I'm saying? And they magnetic to the analog, baby. Don't mess this shit up. You won't be evaluated. Judge. Oh, God.
Gregory Valens Love, kook in full effect. He is on. So 1 minute we're honey bumps, which I thought was cute. And then we're honey pumps. Of course, it's always got to get more explicit. And then we're honey humps. Anywho. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a cat person. I love kitties, but it must... And I know when you're talking to Simone, you definitely talking to me, sucker. Talking to Simone. And next up, we have Simone with those childbearing hips.
Oh, I love to hear your voice. I'm so glad you left a message, Naomi. I didn't know you were Simone. I'm just sitting here going, who the hell is he talking about? What's happening here? I don't know. However, I did listen to that Judge Joe Brown thing. Wow, he said some stuff. He said some stuff, didn't he? Wow. You said you listened to it too. What do you think about that? Wow. Okay. Some pretty sexist things that he was saying. But he seems like a straight shooter. I'm not saying that what he's saying was true, was his male perspective, right? Flashing her pearls and all that stupid talk. Anyway, I'm eating some Trader Joe's olive oil popcorn. It's yummy. Tomorrow I'm going to a baby shower, which is not my favorite thing. Okay, my sweetness, I just wanted to end that other message, so I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through hell and back. Always.
At least I think that's what he's referring to. Damn it, I wish I would have kept my messages. I like to listen to them back and know what I've said and laugh and chuckle at myself and also think I'm so brilliant and wonderful. Anywho, yeah, in my dancing days, my stage name was Simone. For a short time, there was another Simone, so I was Rosanna, because everyone said I looked like Rosanna Arquette. And then there was another name it was for a minute, but I can't remember what. It was Simone for many years. Too many years.
Ladies, watch your language and watch your tone. Just keep your side of the street clean. And if you all earn the rights and the privileges, Judge Joe will be bringing along the medication this evening. But you got to prove yourselves. I'm waiting. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Just remember, like we taught in our training from Civil this week, you know what we're talking about, because you know I got my hold on, what is it? It's not a. I got my PhD in BS in you. That's what I know is what I'm saying. And everything is the correct answer. So don't even question it. So all I want to say with that information, you girls keep your eye on the prize. The prize is that medication. Because when you get it tonight, it's going to make everything all right. And just remember that the reward system from using the system, if you do really well, it is so rewardable. Remember, I built this on the theory of Pavlov's dog. You know what I'm talking about. We set the up in the cage, and we got the dog going out and just can't stop kicking. It's a wonderful feeling. You'll love it.
Okay, you are one lucky motherfucker. You sure are, because I don't know. Me and Naomi are pretty much a score, if you know what I mean. And you crazy. And pretending to be all black over there. I know you think you're black, and that's fine. You can identify as however you want. What I don't understand is Judge Joe Brown seems pretty straight, like straight shooter. Doesn't really seem like like this big pimp daddy stoner that you are portraying him as. So, correct me if I'm wrong here, Gregory. Please straighten it out for me, because it's just not adding up.
You just got me so hot, Lisa. Oh my God, you made butterflies in my heart. I have never really heard you put on a funny voice, very rarely. And you know, I'm always putting on funny voices, and Greg always likes to do his black thing. He think he's black, but he only black from the waist down. But you doing it was so funny because you sound more like a Southern belle, but it's hot. You talking all soft and syrupy like that really gets my engines fired up. Okay, anywho, he's on a fucking Judge Joe Brown kick. Jeez, when he gets like this, yes, we're talking about you and you're listening. When he gets manic like this, of course he's going to say he's not manic and high. But we love him anyways, right? We know. He gets on a tangent usually and like gets on one thing, and tonight it's Judge Joe Brown. One thing you're missing, Greg, he talks with that puff of air in his voice like an old country boy. He's got it almost like he has dentures in there flapping. He does that. Now I'm saying here, and he's got a little bit of that. What's that big chicken? Not Roscoe Pico train. What's that big? Now I say here, but he's got that. He's got that puff of air in there. Now I'm getting all southern, and I'm not really doing the. It's a like a flap in his gums when he's talking, and he's got that. You know what I'm talking about. You're missing that. But yeah, he's all acting like he's Judge Joe Brown, and Judge Joe Brown's our godfather, and we're going to meet up tonight, and we better be ready, and we're going to get on some medication. It's just Gregory's wet dream. Gregory's wet dream. He's some old, powerful black country judge man, and he's going to get us all lubed up on something, and who knows what's happening after that. That's where his mind is. I'm saving that message where you talk soft paeba. Paeba, paeba, paeba. Maybe if I actually have the time and the energy, I probably won't. I will listen to Judge Joe Brown and see if I can incorporate that. That a lot of country people do it. And it's that, you guys know what I'm talking about. Puff of air when you talk, flapping your gums. Look what I say here. Anyways, I watched that whole interview about Kamala. That's pretty crazy. I don't want to get Greg off on a political tangent because that's not going to lead anywhere good. But I like Kamala a lot in a lot of ways. I know she put a lot of people away, especially black men, for marijuana, which is ridiculous. You know, put them away for way too long when, yeah. But I think she did a lot of good things. I watched a documentary on her, and there's a lot about her I like. And this whole she's not black thing, yeah, maybe she's only a quarter black, but he's saying her dad's completely white. I've seen pictures of her dad. Her dad's half black and half white, and her mom's East Indian. So, you know, she's definitely got something up in there. But anyways, I shouldn't even have brought that up because that'll just get him on a tangent. Right now he's on a fun tangent. I don't want you to go on a political tangent because we don't all see eye to eye, but that's okay. Just don't go into a wormhole, Gregory. Anyways, but Judge Joe had a lot of things to say about her, but he also sounds like a bit of a misogynistic asshole as well. She's hiking up the hem of her skirt. I don't know. But I'm glad you sent it to me. It was interesting. And it is so funny to me how so many of I hate to say middle-aged, but we are middle-aged. So many of my middle-aged male friend rock and rollers who were so liberal are conservative Republicans now. It's crazy. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm none of that. I am a free-thinking person, and I see good things on both sides. But, it's just so crazy. All these wild rock and rollers who was like, freedom, freedom, freedom. Now they're conservative Republicans. And there is some good things to be said on that side. But sometimes the wormhole on both sides just gets to be too much and it gets to be overwhelming to me. And I'm just like, enough already.
Listen loud, listen clear, honey pumps. This is what's going down. Judge Joe is, yes, he is so intelligent, but that does not mean that being a stoner, he's not a stoner. What he is he's a professional consciousness alterer. And because people who are so intelligent sometimes get very bored. And it's much funner for him to be very high and doing that show, and he's making millions, and that's where your funding is coming from, you and Agent Simone over there. And the reasons why I am such a lucky motherfucker, and he's not a stoner crazy person, bohemian, no, he is straightforward, but he's a funny motherfucker. He is funny, and he doesn't have to try and be funny. He's not a comedian, he's not a drug addict. He is just the most intelligent human black man, and I am black. I've got so much black in me. I am from the original Hebrews, and you understand something? The blacks were the original Hebrews. They are the chosen people. They are the love hit God's life. And why? Because they suffer. Not those other people. They are not the Hebrews. It's our black brothers and sisters, and I'm black as black can be on the inside. And you look at my genealogy, I'm pretty much 75% black. It's just my pigment didn't go up on me. It didn't, there's something wrong with it. That's all you need to know. But Judge Joe got the records. Ask him about it tonight when you're sitting by the fire and he's giving you some direction. Get back to me, let me know how it went. Remember, this is evaluation week 1, and there's going to be a mixture of really, really, really pure cocaine like Keith Richards used to do in the 70s. And, you know, his little Aunt Pallenberg, oh God, she's so junky, oh, but you know, that cocaine they got was real good. And there's gonna be something that just chills you out, baby. You just gonna keep on. And then we'd be able to talk. You won't be so nervous all the time. Judgmental and confrontational. And I'm not talking about the one with the platinum blonde hair. I'm talking about Simone herself. Simone still needs to be put straight. And this Judge Joe don't fuck around, so watch your tone with him tonight, Simone. Oh, and I forgot the reasons why I am the luckiest motherfucker, and all this funding's coming to push it onto your asses because you two are officially declared as the most 2 beautiful women in the world. And that comes from the black party and the white chocolates. I'm white chocolate, and I'm the best tasting mama. Judge Joe's at the back door. Go to the back door right now and make sure you hook him up with some of that honey whiskey. He likes the bourbon, and make it strong, but put it on the rocks and give him some nice filtered water, H2O, along with that. He gonna be smoking a cigar. I hope that's all right with you. It's a very high-powered one from Colombia. You'll like it. You'll get used to him after a while. Good morning, girls. This is your daddy, as you might have expected. I'm just seeing how it went last night with Judge Joe. Did you get him the honey bourbon on ice, filtered water, and did he consume anything else while he was over there? That's what we want to know. And then we just need to see if Agent Simone got the tapes. That's all we need today.
No, honey cash pumps. Why would I want to be in control, mama? I'm in control, but I'm just flying down the highway, looking the right way. Gotten you want, letting going your way. 1 poke, 3 poke, 2 poke, 4. Look at the poke, fuck, I'm knocking out the door. Smoking the chronic, looking way downwind. Looking on my fire cell, looking like a thing. Oh, I can't no shut down. Coming down your back door, baby. Don't you frown. You, hi, yes. I'm sending you the song. You, hi, and I expect you all to a big indica joint. Ain't gonna make it. Well, it's gonna make you relax, baby. And then I'll be ready for you. You to be ready for your daddy. Because once you relax, then it's easier that way. You know what I'm saying?
Woo-wee, what in the tarnation is going on down here? There are tales being told that are so far-fetched and ludicrous, I tell you, I don't know which way to look. My head's spinning around in circles. All I'm saying is, oh my heavens, I never had my petticoat in such a fluster.
My word, ladies, this is your daddy again. I got an important updated question for y'all. I can't believe I forgot. Did Judge Joe Brown administer the medications for you? And if so, you know how I said I set them up like Pavlov's dogs. Well, did you keep on going back for more? You know what I mean? Mix in the special sauce in there I put in there for my own essence. Well, don't laugh, just let me know. Have Agent Simone get back to me, and also the contents of his... Well, no, I mean, did he consume anything else? I didn't say that. You didn't hear anything about contents of his. Anyway, signing off. Over and out.
I know what Pavlov's dogs are. Do I look like a dumb dope? Psychology was what I was majoring in. That's why I'm so smart. Smart enough to leave college. I know what that is.
Yeah, just so this makes sense, and I don't expect you to understand what's going on. Just me sending you 2 clips of it or whatever. But yeah, I've been doing this thing. It's just like a drama, a play that goes on, or an audio play that I've been recording, and I send them a message, something, and just and the whole plot of the story so far is they're the 2 women left in the country, the most beautiful women in the world, and I'm their daddy, of course, and they were bought and paid for by Judge Joe Brown, because he's a hardcore conservative, to be the 2 spokesmodels for the conservative party, since they are the 2 most beautiful women in the world. But Judge Joe Brown has insurance on them. He paid a lot of money for them, and he has them like living in a 2-person community where they get disciplined every day. And he comes and 3 times a week he schools them on how to be a conservative and a good young lady. They can't get enough of it.
Hey, little ladies. Good evening, good morning, or good night, wherever it is that you may be. This is, of course, your daddy. And I'm just calling the radio in and say hello. And I love you both very, very much. And yeah, you've done well. I just wanted to let you know I've got the results back from your first examination. And, well, you know, you had a lot of different cameras on you and videotaping and stuff like that. And, well, a lot more, you know, bodily activities were being monitored that you didn't even know about. So anyway, you guys did great for your first evaluation. You both smoked it, nailed it. Judge Joe is just fucking out of his mind. His wife's going shooting crazy. She's like, I told you them girls could do it. Yeah, you know what I mean? So they're happy. You know how much money each of your asses is worth? Oh my God. It's way more than Michael Jackson had when he died. It's way more than that. It's about what, never mind, it's a lot of money, okay? Your asses are insured for a lot of money, okay? They're all both the same. Some the same, both their same money. But, yeah, you've got, I mean, jeez. If something does happen to you, I'm going to be all right. Because Joe and I, you know, we got a situation going on here, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, but, you know, just keep it easy so it doesn't go down. So it goes down easy. So keep it greasy so it goes down easy, you know?
Oh, you caught me in the middle of a meltdown.
Hey, this is Gregory Valens, love, and I want you to give me a call. I want you to pick up that telephone right now, and I want you to stick that dial pad right up in your face. You feel them plastic buttons on there? Don't put your finger on the triggers yet, baby. You feel that phone cord dangling down low to the ground, baby? Yeah, that one's a little crazy, huh? Not sure what's gonna happen with that, but let me tell you what, it works out all just fine, because it's back to the 70s, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back to the 70s, and that's what I'm saying. Can you get down? We're going back to the 70s, and that's all I'm saying. Can you get down?
Gregory, I have to say that you are fucking lucky to have us, yes? But before I finish that sentence, there's a comma. Because we're lucky to have you too and to have each other. I think our I'm not being funny here, our threesome is really special. It's amazing.
Well, I haven't heard from my two little chicklets lately, and you know what? You've been demoted. You're not chicklets anymore. You're not sweet soft candy. You are now chitlins. And I'm gonna wrap you both up into chitlin soft tacos, and I'm gonna feed you to the lions. You know what I mean? Or like feed me to me late at night when I just don't know what I'm eating, because you guys are being a little rude to me. I think I should deserve some love right now for all the work I put in and all the love I slapped on you, laid on you, greased all over your face. Oh God, I'm sorry. But anyway, no, just come and love me. Just somebody get up here and love me.
You know what I'm saying? Now I can seize. Well, sometimes daddies are so big that they take up a lot of space. You know what I mean? It's just, it ain't easy being cheesy, young lady. I mean, I was in a, you know, my little watering hole, and I saw my peoples and stuff, and you know, I just have to just stretch out a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I take up my space, baby. I take as much space as I need. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, I say, Gregory, you gotta go back and watch that video because when he talks, he got some, like, you know, Kamala, she's clutching her pearls and she's lifting up her skirt. She's hiking up the hem of her skirt, but he's putting the air in there when he talks, okay? Anywho, I love what you put together for us. It's really cute how you did the beginning, middle, and end, and it's creative and it's fun. And we'll always remember this kooky conversation. But there's just one thing you gotta get right, son. You better check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. Because when you talking to Simone and saying Simone needs to supplement herself, and you listen, you better know, sucker, when you're talking to Simone and you trying to say, I need to supplement myself, and you ain't talking to the platinum blonde, you talking to Simone, you better realize, Papa Daddy, that I just been chilling, quiet, letting you think you own the game, but at the end of the day, you know your mama? Mama is the one who's the queen of the castle. She is the coach of the team, and she's the one keeping everybody in line. So you can just talk your smack, and you can let everybody think that you big Papa Daddy. But at the end of the day, I'm the mama. I got the goods. You the daddy. You keep your mouth shut. And Lisa the baby, and she gets cuddles and love. So don't you be talking smack ass on Simone, because I cut you. I cut you, daddy. Cut you good in your sleep, like a Scorpio should. So you just watch your mouth, Papa.
Okay, I had to stop yours at about, I don't know, less than 50 seconds. It was just making me nauseous. No, that's not how you do it. That's not at all how you do it. I don't know what else I was going to say, but no, it's not how you do it. You didn't do it right at all.
Oh, I see. You can talk smack for a week on a manic rant. You're the big puff soul daddy, Judge Joe Brown. But I can't have one little rant as Mama Simone. Your tender little feelings just can't take it, can they, child? They just can't take it. Lisa putting you to the test. She's saying, Big Daddy, if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. Where's our monies for our entertaining Judge Joe Brown and handling the medicine?
Oh, no, don't do the kinds of things. It's like you're just being a little child on the table. And I have to just slap your, like, little hand and go, Nummy, stop it, get down, and just obey your daddy. Okay, I've got to go to bed now. You guys are really annoying me. You know what I mean? It's just annoying. Nummy, you're no, you're just annoying me. I don't know. Just, I tell you what. Here's the thing. I got some real weed tonight, some real California grass tonight, man. You know, I mean, this cat laid on me like a ton of this shit, man.
Well, Daddy, we would never want to annoy you. We always want to be quiet, sweet girls and remain subservient. We're so sorry. We opened our big mouths. We're so uneducated and we just don't have no backbone. We just gotta listen to whatever Daddy says, like good little robots. But what we want to know, what inquiring minds want to know, we just want to know, Daddy, when you said you hit your stride and how long your stride was, that surprised us, and our innocent, unknowing eyes got all big and wide. And what we want to know, was your long stride longer than a screwdriver? And which end, Daddy? Tell us about which end.
Laissez-Ferris Wheel Media.